I don't know if you can still hear me or not. Yeah, I don't think so. Happy Thursday is the Thursday. Jeez, I did it again. Happy Friday. It's the Moosejaw RC Hour. I am Joe. I'm your host. And today is episode 70. And we hope our mystery guest has gotten the memo. In fact, I can assure you he did. I'm hoping everybody could check in and say hello, where we're coming from. And what we have planned for tonight is a lot of things. We're going to have a special guest. We'll talk about their website and about them mostly, and then whatever else comes to mind, what we got for Christmas. Why not? All right. We see Phoenix. We see Darius. Hello, sir. Andy C. There you go. Tyler's here. Mike J. Hobby Room. There we go. New opening. It's actually my old opening. I went back to StreamYard and it was still there. So, and I'm glad I did. So, without further ado, let's get into this because this guy has to get to dinner. So, what do I have here? First off, our special guest. Let's welcome to the vibrant world of an exceptional RC artist whose mastery of remote control creations transcends traditional boundaries. With an innovative blend of technical prowess and artistic finesse, this talented individual, born in 1968, like some other artistic people, captivating audiences with meticulous craft and intricate design RC vehicles. Through a seamless fusion of engineering, ingenuity, and creativeness expression, this artist invites you to explore a realm where precision meets passion. Oh boy, there's a lot here. Where did I go? Where precision meets passion, where every controlled movement tells a story, dedication, and skill. Join us on a journey through the miniature landscapes of imagination, where the thrill of remote controlled RC awaits. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you RC Patina Guy.
Hello. Man, that was a hell of an intro there, Joe.
Oh, well, here's more. Here we go.
That's a good one, man. How long did it take you to write that?
It took me 20 seconds because it was chat GTP.
No.
If those in the comments, make sure you can hear us. Let us know. Make sure we have no technical issues. I see no unmutes. I see it. We're good. I think we're good. Anyways, Eric, good to see you. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Miss you at Proline by the Fire.
Yeah, I think last time I saw you face to face was at last year's Proline or Axial
year
Fest.
Before.
Yeah,
or Axial.
exactly.
Yeah,
yep.
yeah. And the medieval theme.
That's right. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the medieval thing. That's right.
We won't go there. But we will talk about Proline mentioning today's theme. I don't know if you saw.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, we'll get to that. Everybody, where everything says working good. So let's go with this. And if anybody has questions, please feel free. And again, Eric, thank you for joining. And good to see you. Happy holidays to you and your family.
So. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, thanks for having me, Joe, and likewise. Happy holidays.
So for those that don't know, RC Patina Guy, and maybe you could let them know a little bit about yourselves. And about yourself and your journey into RC, but also how you mixed it with art. Because I always say, you're an artist. People say to me that, and I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't wake up and do art. Yeah. I wake up and try to think how I'm going to motivate 153 individuals to think. But that's another.
Yeah, and that's harder. That's definitely harder to do.
Some days. But what if you can let everybody know?
Yeah, so my name's Eric, RC Patina Guy. AKA RC Patina Guy. Started out back in 2020 as an LLC, but been messing around with RC since like I think my first RC was 1978. So it's been a while. However, I didn't continuously do RCs throughout that time. But that was my first RC my dad bought me when I was like 13, 12 or 13.
Oh wow.
And yeah, so um, took it from there. And then over the years, I would drop in and out of RCing, but did a little painting back in the day, and
So
on
you were
some,
painting right away.
yeah, on the bodies, just because you can do it yourself. So um, you could buy a lot of the bodies. They already came painted, but I like to mess mine up and kind of paint mine.
You We like to ruin things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's how you come up with some good innovative stuff. Is you got to mess it up first. But yeah, so that's been kind of my journey of RC, just kind of playing around, messing around, and then I think back in 2008 and 2009, I bought my boys were in there like five. One was 5, the other one was 8, and bought them their first RC, and then we just took it from there. And they got into it. One got into it, one didn't, and it's just that's the way it goes. And
Yeah.
so just played around with those, and then messed around, and never did all the electronic stuff. I was mainly painting and upgrading stuff, and just to
Yeah.
keep them from breaking. But yeah, moved forward to like 2013, 2014, dropped off, and then came back, really strong in 2020, right, during COVID.
Yeah.
Because
Oh
like,
yeah.
what do you do? What do you do? Well, we got back into the hobby and decided to do an LLC, and then that took off, and it's been, going
Yeah.
strong ever since.
Yeah. I mean, when you've been kind of influenced on me, or maybe I try to get some ideas from you just watching what you do. But I think at the same time, it's like getting into this Instagram thing and RC thing. Kind of even though you probably have more history than I did, mine was always trying to. I don't know. I had too many hobbies. I was in and out of RC too, but then, like you said, about even I've been in it since 2017. But the idea of painting outside of the body was, let's dare say it. It was a lot of people will say it's controversial,
Yeah.
right?
What outside? What? You're gonna scratch it.
Even though it's so easier.
Much easier. Much easier.
So
Don't.
you find pleasure painting on the outside, and
So it just depends, right? Like for the patina stuff, definitely on the outside, just because you could feel the texture. It for me, it was
yeah,
like making it feel real, right? And you can how can you take Lexan and make it feel like actual, you know, real rust and just
mhm.
smooth patina sometimes. So that was my thing. It's like, okay, I can paint it on the outside and make it textured, and you can just put layers and layers and just sand it off, and then just and now it evolved to like using the metal paints
Mhm.
with the activator, and that took it to the next level.
Oh yeah,
um so yeah, starting out with like the paint and the salt, and that's how I took inspiration from a few. There was like 2 guys out there. um, in one was in the Netherlands, and I can't remember his name, but
Full
and
Speed Designs, I believe. That
yeah,
YouTube
maybe,
didn't
yeah,
talk.
huh.
He didn't talk.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
just
he didn't talk. He just did,
yeah.
the
Same here.
spray paint, and you just saw his hands and the can of spray paint, and then the evolution of how he did it with the salt. And I reached out to him one time, and I don't know what happened to him, but I reached out to him, and I was like, man, I want to buy one of his bodies. So I reached out to him one time and asked him, hey, how much are your bodies? And he never responded back, and I was like,
Uh-huh.
oh, I wonder why. And a year or two later, I realized that I think he thought I was trying to see how much he sold his bodies for, so that I could sell them. But that wasn't the case. And I had to like, so yeah, that was kind of a little controversial thing we had going, but I mean, nice guy and everything. But yeah, I took inspiration from him, and then just started doing my own thing. And I thought, this was cool. But it all started with me doing that Power Wagon and then taking it to JJ Customs,
Hmm.
the local hobby shop here, and wanting him to put some lights on my Power Wagon because I didn't know how to do all that electric stuff. I mean, I did in theory, but I didn't have a solder. I didn't have all this, stuff. I just wanted to paint. I
Yeah.
didn't want to deal with all the electronics. And I took it into his shop and I said, "Hey man, can you do this?" And he's like, "Hey, this is really cool. Who did this?" And I said, "Oh, I painted it. I did it. I made it look patina." And he's like, "Dude, you could, people would want this. You could sell this stuff." And I was like, "Really? No, nobody's gonna want this. This is like my dirty paint job, and trying to make it look rusty. Who's gonna want a rusty? They're all shiny and fancy and
Right.
flames, and you have all these guys in the magazines that are like top notch, and they use liquid masks and all this stuff and cut it by
Oh
hand,
yeah. Oh
like
yeah.
And so he's like, no, no, really, somebody will pay you to do their bodies. And I thought, really? He's like, yeah. And so like a week went by and I thought about it and I'm like, man, COVID was going around and I'm like, I have nothing to do, And so I thought, okay, let's do this. I'm going to do an LLC and see where it takes me. And yeah, that was it. It took off and then I started watching Josh and Matt
Yeah.
and just started trying to market myself and
Went
push
down
myself
down
through.
that rabbit hole.
Yeah, down that rabbit hole. How do I get my stuff out there, and how do I, because like it's a business and you got to market it and you got to do all this stuff, but on a budget, right?
Yeah.
Because you're not making any money yet.
Yeah. Kudos to you, because yeah, like I said, I look at your website and follow everything and all that, plus the journey with the lowrider and the Cheech and Chong and working really hard. I think where hope you still enjoy it. I mean,
Oh yeah,
don't
there
get
and
ever get
there's
burned
there's
out or
there's a wave of I think after the like 2.5 years of having 20 people in the lineup
Mhm.
and just like doing so many and then people waiting for 6 months to a year. It just I thought, man, if I wanted a car painted or a body or anything, I didn't want to wait that long. Instant gratification, I don't want to have
Yeah.
to wait that long. And it got to the point to where these guys were waiting and they didn't mind, but I
Yeah.
did. I mind the fact that I had to make them wait because of the amount of cars that I was painting. And
Same here. Yeah.
and it was just like, man, I don't want to do that, and then having it backed up, and it made me feel kind of like, um, I felt bad for them, right? Because I'm doing a service and they're waiting, and even though they don't mind, I minded, and so I think this past year, I stopped doing a lot of commissions, and I was just wanting to work on my own stuff.
Hmm.
And then if somebody wanted to buy the stuff that I worked on, I'll sell it, because
That's what I'm hoping to get to.
that started evolving, and now I'm at that point where I can be really selective in taking a commission and saying, okay, I really want to do this because he has a good idea, and I want to,
Right.
take what his ideas are and actually make it come alive and do what he wants and or she, and so I'll take commissions, but very, very uh, like
Very
I'll,
selective.
I'll yeah, very selective, right? I'll take them like very selective and just kind of seeing if I enjoy it. If I'm going to enjoy it, then I'll do it
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that's where the best type of the work comes out, right? When you really enjoy it, and it started to become just kind of like, okay, I got to do another one. I got to do another one, and it was just like kind of not boring, but it was repetitive, and I didn't want it to be repetitive.
Yeah. No, I
I
get
wanted,
that.
yeah. So
I can
yeah, so
relate.
that's where it's at right now. I'll be selective in my commissions, and then I'll do a lot of stuff that I like, and then I'll put it out there. If somebody wants to buy it, and then the price is right, then I'll sell it because then I
Yeah.
can make another. Like I just sold my police car. My
Oh no.
yeah, I sold the Monty police car that I did.
It's hard to sell stuff though sometimes, right? I mean,
Yeah,
I sold my Sanford and Son truck.
Oh man, I wanted to
And
buy that because that was so good. I love
I think
that
it's in
thing, man.
Utah now. So
Yeah,
good
I'm
start.
starting to be okay with letting go of stuff that I really like. I sold that police car. I didn't want to sell it because it was there's nothing out there like it, like a Monty. Um,
Mhm.
and so, but the guy, I put a price up there, and the guy in Hawaii, he's like, dude, I'll buy that. And he
Yeah.
PayPal'd me, and I'm like, okay, here he goes to
Okay.
Hawaii. So now he can enjoy it,
Always gonna
right?
build another.
Yeah, exactly. And now I'm thinking of doing the Kyosho of Riviera as a
Ooh,
police car,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and so I might do that, or I might do a '64, maybe, or I was even thinking of doing my COE as a police tow truck. So
Hey,
because it's already black, but
yeah,
but
okay.
but yeah, I'll just buy an additional body, and that way I
Mhm.
could swap it out. Um, so that'll be what's coming up.
Well, vintage RC here. I knew this question would come up. A question for you: what is your favorite body that you paint? Which one is your go-to that you would like for yourself, or would say yes to?
For myself, so that's a really good question because over the years they've kind of evolved. But the for me, it was the old school power wagons. Those are really fun to do because you can make them either fancy or patina or rugged. And I did a lot of them um, in a bunch of different styles. But the power wagon has always been one to paint, and it's really fun. But then now that the crawling scene, I've kind of put aside and then kind of more into either drift cars or the lowrider cars from Red Cat or the
Mhm.
COE that just came out. Even the Traxxas hauler I made it into a Texaco,
Hmm. So yes.
rig. So that, and I sold that one. I sold that one too. So I sold that one. I sold my,
So you're saying I should buy some COEs?
yeah,
And,
well, I got a guy that reached out from Kuwait, and he saw my COE, and he's like, dude, I want that. And I'm like, well,
yeah.
I really don't want to sell it right now because I'm still like building a bunch of accessories for it, and I kind of need it, and I'm adding all these things to it. But I said, but if you really want it, $4,200, it's yours.
Shh.
So I put a high number out there because
Right.
I've done a lot of work. It's been upgraded. RC Review from Francis from RC Review upgraded my engine or my motor, and did a lot. I put new servos in it, so it has a lot of new electronics and upgrades. And even though like somebody might say, God, $4,200, no way. Yeah, there's guys out there that don't care.
Yeah.
They want it.
Man, no,
I've
that's true.
yeah, the highest that I've sold one of my RC cars was what was it? Uh, 3,800 bucks, and yeah. So I mean, and my
But yeah, if somebody's willing,
yeah, I mean, they
you're
really want it,
willing.
yeah, and they want it, and but I put a lot of work into them.
Oh
And
yeah.
I think what a lot of people don't understand is, yeah, you're not going to get what you put into it, but it's still a lot of work.
Yeah.
And the meticulous time it takes. Like on this COE that I did, I cut the door out, and I put hinges, and I put a magnet so the door snaps when
Yeah.
it closes. And I mean that takes time. It takes a lot of work, and
And
being
precision.
meticulous. Yeah, being meticulous and scoring it and taking your time. And I wouldn't do that for a client just because it's not cost effective if I want to do that,
Yeah.
right? So
Oh,
the things that I do for myself and on all the
oh
RC
yeah.
cars that I do, I take time. I take weeks to do it. I take, so price wise, yeah, you're not going to get what you put into it, but still, I'm going to sell it to where I think is worth my
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Absolutely. You were talking about Red Cat and some other people. I was wondering who else do you collaborate? I know JJ's and good old Jason. I haven't seen him in a
Yep.
while, and also Red Cat. But who else do you collaborate with
So I
or
collaborate
work with?
with RC Plate Shop.
Mm.
So we do a
I
lot of
made an
little
order
things.
today. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So I have these 3D printed COE license plates, and they come raw. You can paint them, but you can see here. So the plate there, I reached out to him and I said, "Hey, man, I have these 3D printed plates, and can you supply people with their license plates so you can order them on your site? Because I like to collaborate with people that specialize in what they do,
Mhm.
and the pieces and the items that they work with, because they can do it the best. They can do it better than I do because I don't specialize in that. so
We
so
got to know
what?
our talents and our limits.
Yeah, exactly. And so I reached out to him. So I have him as a collaboration. I also collaborate with is it it's KB 3D Prints. So he does my COE 3D prints. So I
Nice.
have the swamp cooler
Yeah.
for the COE that I do. So he makes these prints, and then I paint them or sell them raw. So we have that one, and then now we have the bullet. Let's see here. We have the
Nice.
bullet version. So these are on my website as well, and then the plates. And then I also before I met him, I did some collaboration with Wes.
Oh gosh.
So
In the West.
yeah, he does my the little COE panels.
Yes.
Okay, so
I saw that. Yeah.
he does the 3D printed latches for me.
And this West made?
Yeah, Westmade.
Yes, West made. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So
We
he
all know.
does the latches that go on the doors that I make. So I collaborate with like guys that I think um, can do it for the time frame, and then like David does he does these, right. He does all
Yeah.
the license plates and those, but he doesn't have time to do 240 of these. So I reached out to Wes, and he's like, yeah, I can do that for you,
That's
and then I'll do
nice.
that. Yeah, so we have some collaborations, and then I also collaborate with like who else do I do stuff with? I can't think of it, but another gentleman that was doing these Vanquish engines. They were
Mm.
pretty large,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he's out. I bought him out a few months ago, and then I sold. He didn't have very many left, so I bought the last two that he had,
Nice.
and then I resold them, painted and some raw. So those will fit on the 64 in between all the the servos and the articulation for the hopping, so you can put an engine in that. But yeah, there's some collaborations I do here and there.
More to be in the future. Speaking of collaborations, some people, the mod chat, the mod chat of those other two guys, um, they said, what about a paint off instead of a build off?
Oh, a paint off.
A paint off with me and you.
Oh yeah, that would be. Well, who else did? Who? Oh yeah, some guy said, Danny Creations.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're like, why don't you guys do a collaboration? And I'd be like, man, that would be sick, because he could do all the electronics. I mean, his paint jobs are very unique, and he has a certain style, and he does it, very metal and steel and very
Very
zombie
creative.
apocalypse,
Yeah.
right? His stuff is really cool. But yeah, I mean, but he's an amazing guy, man. I mean, that there's no way I can compete with him.
I know anybody who comes across his Instagram going, what the
Yeah.
instant like, I would think.
Yeah, definitely, man. I mean, his stuff is crazy. So those are the guys that inspire me, right?
Yeah.
And so there's Danny, and then there's also Wes. He's like, he takes the styrene and pretends it's clay. It's like he's a magician, it's like crazy.
I'm out.
Yeah, it's like, man. But if I can collaborate with those guys, it's kind of nice to be able to work together.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to see about that. We'll have to see if get somebody, just maybe we get a random body.
Yeah. You could do one side, I could do the other side.
There you go.
Yeah, and I've also like been messing around with some hard bodies. I collaborate a lot too with Dave's Customs. He does all my lights.
I know.
His name's
I kind of crossed that. I know.
Yeah. He does all the lights. He does the a lot of the modifications on Armas that have the hydraulics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I have one that he did for me, and he has, he does a lot of lights are amazing. So on my COE, I have some Tamiya roof lights
Hmm.
from the 1/14 scale that I put on this COE, right? And so he has these like little circuit boards
Okay. Oh,
that all that you could solder all your wires to. So these are going to be for the lights on top
oh,
of
that's
the
okay.
yeah. So
Cool.
and I have it hooked up to a 9 volt, so I could just put a 9 volt on there. So
Nice.
so I don't have to worry about like it being on my battery or
Right.
something else. So I just kind
That's
of
nice.
yeah. So those are kind of things I collaborate and I find. I don't sell that stuff because I don't specialize it, and I don't want to have to warranty something that I didn't make or do. But like when it comes to electronics, so I don't really do that. If somebody comes to me and wants lights installed or anything like that, I'll either
Offer.
take
Yeah.
it to JJ's or I'll say, you know what, take it to Dave's Customs. He'll put the lights in there for you.
There you go. Yeah. Find more people, the better.
Yeah,
Uh,
definitely.
this is just a silly question, and this is again from the mod chat. This is on behalf of our friend Josh. If he was to ask a question, what is your favorite color and why is it orange? Do
Oh
you like
man.
working with orange, patina wise?
Um, there's I like yellow
Okay.
because yellow. I like the colors that were the soft colors like teal, yellow, the baby blue, black, and red. Those are white also, right? Because those are the colors from that era
Mm-hmm.
that would really have a lot of patina, right? All
Right.
the 60s, 70s, up to some of the 80s. Well, it depends on. There was a lot of plastic in the 80s, right, for the cars,
Right.
fiberglass and plastic.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have a lot of rust. You would just have like sun damage.
Right. The
Yeah.
fade out
So,
look.
but color wise, like man,
Which color's
I,
more patina friendly?
patina
Because
friendly,
orange is hard for me with trying to get rusted. I like the orange rust. I like the pigments. It's
right?
like it's just not really doing much with orange.
Well, so the orange, what
Or
you
I break
can
out
do,
airbrush.
it would have to be an orange with like a muted, right? Like a flat
Right.
orange. So you could
Right.
use any orange and then just use the 55 clear over it,
Right.
and then that would dull it out. And then I always add like acrylic paint on
Hmm.
top on the outside, and then
Yeah.
I let it dry a little bit, and then I rub it off with my thumb, so it looks like the sun whited it out.
Right. Right.
So I'll do that and then spray it again with a clear.
Yeah. Pro tip, everybody: you have
Yeah,
oils on your fingers. Perfect.
yeah, they works
Way
really
better.
good. I
I
don't know if I answered your question or not, Joe.
don't know. I don't know
But
either. But it was Josh's question. If we want to blame him, so we do
yeah, but so like, let me show you really quick. I have a here. Let me show you. I have a power wagon. Hold on. Let me get it.
no worries. So again, for those that are watching, hit that like. This is fun. It's good to have Eric here. Here we go.
All right. So I have a power wagon that is what color?
Oh. Is that camel yellow? And
Yeah,
then
camel yellow and a teal door.
now what? That's Tamiya color or a mixture?
So that is a I think it's a
TS. Okay.
TS
There you
paint.
go.
So
There
yeah.
you go.
So what I did is I did the hood black, and
Nice.
then so here's
Good
where
those.
I rubbed it off, with
Yeah.
my finger,
Yeah.
and then so that one's the this color works well too. So I
Yeah.
don't know how well you can
That's
see it,
beauty.
but and then I put my so this is for a
Your
client.
seal approval.
Yeah, I put my I have a stamp that
See,
that
that's
I
that's what
have, and
Matt
so I
has.
just I just use the stamp on there.
I need a stamp.
Yeah. I'll show you the company that does them. They're really cool. They're, they'll put any logo on
Oh,
there.
that's it. Yeah.
And I have this one and the other one with my face and the beard. And then I have, I put the grill on there
Oh yeah.
from
IRC.
IRC. Yeah,
That's a
exactly.
good
So,
grill.
and then it has a little for sale sign, and of course, the number
Yep. Wow.
on there 878-867-5309 from the song.
A6.
Yeah.
We know that.
Um, but anyways, yeah. So the camel and the orange will work too. But you have to have it really like just dull.
Right. Yeah. Don't be afraid of the dull.
Yeah. Just dull it out, and then And this power wagon here has the rust that I use.
Accelerator.
Yeah. So
Nice.
it gives you that. It gives you that nice texture.
I gotta play around with that.
Yeah, it gives you the really nice texture. I chatted with Joshua RC every day,
Mm-hmm.
and because he was like asking also, because he does hard bodies, and he was like, man, what do you use for Lexan? I told him, dude, and I know he reached out to somebody else too, and they told him the same thing. But yeah, I was chatting with him that I use the metal paint, which has three. It has a gray and a rust, and then it has the activator.
Okay.
And so you do those, and it rusts it out. It really gets
that
yellow. Yeah, it's really fun to use. But yeah, so.
Well, it's 6:30. I don't want you late for your dinner.
Damn, that was fast.
It does go fast.
Yeah, big time.
Again, thank you for joining the Moosejaw RC Hour, and I look forward to seeing you this festive summer of Proline by the Fire, the Western theme.
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
Any
I'm
ideas
try.
already? Don't tell me your ideas.
No, I'm not. But I know you have a wagon already.
Yes, and I got some ideas already.
Yeah. My noodle is brewing. We'll see. What I was thinking, but not that I was gonna do it. But it's like the DeLorean with because it was from the 1800s, right? Put that DeLorean in there, but there's no RC DeLorean that I know of. I have the 1/6 scale, but that's too big.
I was thinking almost like the steampunk. What's the Wild West? Will Smith movie, old TV show.
Oh yeah. Right.
I got vintage.
Yeah,
stuff
there's a
around
lot.
Me too.
There's a lot.
I'm really happy for this theme.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood.
Exactly.
I got my Dirty Harry Vanquish old school wheels, right?
Yes.
So yeah, there's a lot of cool cowboy stuff. Yeah. So it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna try and see if I can make it out there, but I'm gonna go as a spectator. I don't think I'm gonna set up a booth or anything. I did because every time I go, it's like, I was sitting in with RC Car Action magazine,
right?
And it was, which was great. It was just we're sharing stuff, and but man, I never got to enjoy being a spectator and going out because I have to be at the booth. Yeah. So it's really this year. I think I'm not sure if I'm going to put a booth out at any of these events, but I want to go as a spectator.
Yeah, I would definitely crawl more, all that stuff. It's fun hanging out at the Vanquish booth and all that, and pretend you work at Vanquish a little bit. But
and not get paid.
While I'm not an expert, I can tell you.
Yeah.
But I agree. I'd just rather go crawling.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to going, and then hopefully Matt and Josh will be there, and everybody else that I didn't see. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes this year. So looking for.
I'm gonna put it out there. Why don't we do a live paint?
Yeah.
You do half. Like we'll tape half the body off. Whoever goes first, and then we'll put the tape on the other half, and then unveil it and see what comes out.
Yeah, that would be great. I would love to do that. Yeah, we'll
keep it simple. We won't go too far.
Yeah. I mean, things can
and put it as a giveaway later.
Yeah, totally.
One side,
yeah. Well, you want to do a power wagon?
Why not?
These are the easiest, and they have a divider line already.
Yeah, exactly.
So it just goes straight across.
We'll just do the
So we
cab.
could,
Don't even
we,
worry about the bed, you know?
no, no, no beds.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do the cab. We'll figure something
All
out
right.
and we'll
Pinky
do something.
promise on that, sir.
All
Pinky
right, dude.
promise. All right.
Sounds good. Thanks,
Everybody,
Joe.
please thank Eric for his time. Hit that like and go to RC Patina Guy on Instagram, also on Facebook, and also check out his website. That we're going to show people your website here
Oh, okay. Yeah,
after
cool.
we send you off to dinner.
Yeah, yeah, and there's a lot of stuff that I need that I'm totally out of stock on. But this year I'll be restocking, hopefully with new T-shirts, hats, beanies,
I need
sweatshirts.
merch. I need
Yeah,
merch.
the merch, which is not cheap, but it's kind of nice to promote yourself, and
Yeah.
I do a lot of giveaways on that as well.
Again, thank you, Eric.
All
Have
right,
a
thanks,
great
Joe.
evening. See you
Thanks,
soon.
everybody. Bye.
Let's see if I go right here, remove. There we go. There we go. Hey, RC Patina guy. I hope you guys really follow the guy. Again, a nicest guy I met. Another 1968 person, and also May. We're both the same month. Obviously, different areas. He's from Texas. I'm from Nevada. But anyways, thanks again to Eric, and check him out on Instagram. Man, let's go to that. How did you like that? Let me know in the comments, folks. Let me know in the comments. And let's go to sharing the screen of Mr. RC Patina's guy's website. As soon as I get my cursor over here. There we go. Add stream. And this is his website. RC Custom Painted Jobs. Oops, I don't need that pop up. Get out. And he does have dope merchandise. And if here's the items that he was saying for the COE, he's out of stock right now on the quick buy stuff on the aluminum holler doors with a collaboration with Westmade, which is kind of cool. But he does have these white wall stickers, which I got some. He was nice enough to give me one of these for the holler. But again, a nice piece of work. And I got the frames right from him, and I got some special RC plate shop customize license plates for our friend Harley Designs. But we have that. Oops, why is it not showing that side? Let's see, going. It didn't show it. That was weird. I saw it here, but I didn't see it there. Tap for a pick. Let's see it. Tap for a pick. Is it doing it? Yeah, now it is. All right. So 46 Power Wagon. Here's some of his. I love this right there. That texture of the patina is amazing. That I like how he does that. He's an artist, folks. He is truly. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh my god, it's so nice. So nice. Again, I like that body too, the Gulf livery, but patina gives me ideas because somebody wants me to do that paint scheme again on a stance. So again, check out RC Patina Guy's website, LLC, and then also, gosh, do I need an LLC? I don't know. I don't know if I. Oh, folks, well, it's 6:38, so yeah, we are more than halfway through the Moosejaw RC Hour. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed the StreamYard. Like I said, it was something I used before, but went back to it. I went away from it, and then I went back to it because it is user friendly. So I hope you like it. I hope it all sounds good. My voice is shot. Let's get some tea in, and let's talk about other things. Proline by the Fire. September, late September, and a Western theme. All right, which is awesome. I mean, I like the Survivor theme, but that was a didn't get a chance to ask Eric about that. But I threw a kind of a it was like so out there. It's like, what do you do? I don't know. What's clear to theme, but 1850s Western theme. Oh yeah, you know, I'm looking forward to that. I got 3 ideas already. I got one platform. I might, what I'm thinking is an SX24 and 10 scale, and then maybe a SEX6 and just go full ham crazy on that. But that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. And looking forward to that. I hope Matt gets to go this time and all that kind of stuff. So What's on the bench? Well, let's discuss what's kind of on the work table behind me. Give me 1 second. I don't need these anymore. I want to make sure I wasn't echoing. Oh. We've got this mess. All right. As you can see, it's a mess. Oh, let's throw away the old can of tea. Put the new can of tea here. And let's continue on. Let's see. Show that. What's on the bench, Joe? So what we've been working on is first cleaning up this place. I've been on vacation for almost a week now, and I wanted to get the painting, but didn't start yet. I needed to clean. I got my paint area clean. I got my garage clean. I got my shelves set up for paint jobs, moose jobs to do. I did some things for myself a little bit. Here's one of them. But tonight and definitely tomorrow, we're going to get to work on some moose jobs. First is Gary's. We're going to get some Boba Fett, Jango Fett type themes out and get those going. I got to take apart that COE. There we go. Of Josh. And that's the hard part. I'm going to taking it all apart and then painting it. So we're gonna patina that, and we have some ideas and things that are coming for that we mentioned here with Eric, and then also just start getting back to work. As Eric said, getting into a flow is a roller coaster, and again, I'm glad that he said everybody's patient because I know my friends and customers or commissions are very patient too. And I feel guilty too. I get that, but at time it's like, do you really want me to? I don't know. Luckily, nobody's ever complained, but I always feel bad. I need to get going, but at the same time, I don't want to rush something that somebody's going to pay for, right? And so I finally got everything clean. The holidays are over, or at least Christmas, and we got things organized so that we could start just rolling them out. That's it. This is one thing I'm rolling out myself. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. There is a FX103 in the house, but with portals and a JL body. But this thing is nice. This is quite an intricate piece. Let me change my camera here, see if that helps with anything. There we go. Get that up a little bit and away from my gut. You don't need to see that. So, anyways, this axial Jeep body CJ7, it's nice. I just really, 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 really wish that Horizon Hobbies fixed their logistics of their shipping. This came in 5 separate packages. And does that mean I got charged 5 times on shipping? I don't know. More likely, yeah. And then another thing is, I think I got billed twice, and I have to see. They showed pending, but I got billed twice, and I know that Alex, moderator Alex, also was charged twice. So I hate to say, avoid trying to buy from Horizon and get the other sources like A Main and maybe Axel. I don't know, but their system right now is kind of iffy. Yeah, I hope they figure it out soon. That's all I can say. So we have that. So again, this thing is, I saw it in person at RC Country Hobby Shop, and I go, I thought it was gonna be bigger. But actually, I love the proportions. I think it's perfect. I can't wait to put this on the chassis and get it going. I wish I could get it on a Vanquish chassis. No, without the, maybe obviously you can, but how you that means printing, drawing, printing. Maybe Night Customs come out with some inner fenders that work with that chassis and mounting points. James Knight, if you're awake, probably not awake yet, but well, he's probably awake. See if you can do that. So keep that in mind. But this thing is, it is amazing. I think it's side. There we go. See, now you can see it better. And I did go to Golden Eagle. I didn't paint it on there because actually it's kind of scale, because a real cheap Golden Eagle had a huge decal on it. So scale points, right? It should be scale points. But I like it. I think it looks great. I can't wait. I am halting on this a little bit because one, there's some painting. But two, I'm going to flock this. Yes, you heard me, flock. F-L-O-C-K. We're going to flock at least this portion of it. Maybe here, I doubt it, but maybe the cab part. And then add the seats. We're going to paint the seats and all that. I've kind of going off real images of a CJ7. Kind of did it with, get it out of there. Oh, here's another thing. No freaking instructions. I mean, there was, gosh, I'm going to rant a little bit. Here we go. You ready for the rant? Here we go. Here, Axial. Just sell it as one kit. You don't need, I mean, this only goes on one platform, so you own the platform, so just sell it all together. Hardware would be nice. And here's another thing, instructions. What steps to take? Because I got this far, and now I realize, oh, I have to take this off to get this on. So pain in the rear. So again, that's my rant. I did a nice touch. I think I shared to my Instagram stories, a static model guy who just some little touches that he added to like upholstery. And I did some of that. I don't know if we can see that as is, but there's some, I like that. It's just, I add some more pigments. I didn't scratch it up. I just add different colors where it looks like wear and tear from hands or time or like the sun. So that part looks pretty damn good. I'm going to be curious if somebody comes up with some parts to make this. I do want to make a oh shit bar a little bit on my own. I could do that as styrene and just add that. I'll cut that sticker out, but it's pretty cool. I love that dashboard now. And I really follow some one-to-one images and so forth. So we got that on the bench, but that's going to be on hold till I buy a flocking kit and probably also a straight axle kit from A-Main of Axial and convert a portal to a straight axle. We shall see. Let's get all this stuff because we don't want to lose it. And there was like, I think, gosh, 9 separate bags, 9 separate products for this one body. Again, Horizon, just put the whole damn thing in one bag. We'll buy it. All right, we will buy it. I think that's everything. So we got that. Let's switch back to just me because I'm so good looking. So yeah, you have that. So let's put that away. Other thing is, like I said, we're gonna start assembling that COE. We're not gonna put that on here. Let's put this away safe. Oh yeah, I do have my driver. I was gonna use Willie Nelson, but I've got the driver now. And then hello, cat. Cat says hello. Jasper says hello. Another key thing is body bits from Ecto. And we're going to put those on the 4-dites. And I forget how much this costs, but they have excellent side view mirrors. They have door handles. They have door hinges. What else do they have? They just have stuff that, I'm not going to use everything, but for to put on my good old dude, El Duderino truck there, just the added little tidbits that I would like to see on my truck, and it's going to be awesome. Got some antennas as well. Yeah, just nice little touches that we're going to add to the good old El Deuterino. My driver, I forgot I had this. Like I said, I cleaned out the garage. And Matt from Scale Builders Guild said maybe 8-inch driver. But I've seen some people using the NECA, NECA action figures things that. I don't know. I like 7-inch, and I got good old MacReady from the thing. All right, we got Kurt Russell. I think he'll be perfect in that CJ7. You'll put the good old Yosemite Sam cap on him, maybe the goggles. Scale accessories. We got a bottle of scotch or something. I don't know what he's drinking there. It's even got a glass. It's got a bottle. It's got a lantern. I got scale stuff. All right, goggles. So we're gonna put him as our driver in the CJ7. Originally, I was looking at a Willie Nelson, but I think I like that. I think that'd be more. Nothing against Willie Nelson. I think it's great. He's got another album out. Please, please, please don't wear. Like Jay says to Phoenix, please, please, Phoenix, don't wear Daisy Duke shorts. I think I could say that on all the behalf of the RC community. None of us should be wearing Daisy Duke shorts. Phoenix wears shorts in that pink golf cart. Yep, that's true. There is that pink golf cart, but I think he needs some pink cowboy boots with that more than anything. And of course, Phoenix is too late, Mike. I'm already in my speedo and Daisy's. God damn it, Phoenix! Thanks for the visual. Cat's wanting to leave now. Man, what did I miss? Daisy Dukes and a white one. We don't have any damn instructions. I know they need to be instructions. I mean, I could figure it out, but I know I'm almost afraid, like, continue on. I'll get that in, and it's like, no, I gotta take it apart to get this in now. Would be nice. What cat? Let Jasper out. Jasper is not with us in the speedo talk. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, this place is so clean now. I don't know what to do. We got well, let's see. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. I hope you got something for Christmas, RC related. I did not. I got stuff on my race simulator. I'm getting into race simulating and having fun with that. What else did I get? I got 2 things, I think. Oh yeah, I got something for my Jeep. I could put little pockets, stuff to hold stuff. And oh yeah, a Hot Wheel display case, which hasn't arrived yet. Which we'll probably put up here somewhere. Start displaying all the ridiculousness of Hot Wheels. Oh, where does this hide that? Let's see. Who wears short shorts? Oh man, how did we get down this this topic of short shorts? As far as let's see, mail call. What do I got? Well, one, I got the stuff coming. I don't know. I didn't get anything. I got ordered some stuff from Vanquish for a friend of mine. Not really for him, but in trade of something. I had an extra kit, but it didn't have the axles. So I did. I haven't done everything to this yet. Let's not spill my drink. Be careful. Careful. All right. Oof. Man. Let's see. Who got started down the road talking about Daisy Dukes with white CJ? Oh, okay. Daisy Dukes. So it's my fault. Is that who we're going to blame? Oh, boy. You can blame me. But anyways, going back to this thing here, we have our original Portal Phoenix kit. but now converted to straight axle. Ta-da! Which I'm just not a portal guy, right? Even if my future comp truck, yes, I'm gonna have a future VRD come my way. I just don't like portals. I don't know. I don't need training wheels. We did add. I had clean the garage. I found some I found my MST Toyota Land Cruiser body, and took the little the signal light bits on there. We got the lit LED lights in there. Look at those 8 eyes. Really look like spider eyes. We've got those in there. I might try. Maybe I'll print out a sticker vinyl and just put Toyota over there. We still have our mashed up thing. We got lit LED rock lights, and which is awesome. Headlights work, taillights work. Do I want to go full ham and put a light bar on here? I don't know. We might not. I don't know. But I'm happy. I didn't switch out the pinion yet. Pinion spur, which supposed to. My seat's shrinking now, and look at me. I'm going slower and slower. Damn technology. We can land somebody on the moon, but we can't make a seat that won't go down. All right. But anyways, haven't changed out to the stock spur pinion, but at the same time, I did run it. I was kind of happy with it. I don't know if I need to change it out or not. We'll run it around a little bit more. Maybe we'll go trailing this weekend. That's an idea. So even though it was recommended, I didn't really see a need to. But I'm really happy. I put the Phoenix stickers on there now. I just like the look. There you go. You can see on the left hand side. Got the green wheels. Thank you, Eric Baker, on that. So we redid that, and that's it. I can't even think more to doing this. I might clean up I was thinking about touching up with an airbrush and clean up some of the scratches, but so far so good. We'll leave it at that. Riley likes the passenger with his chicken. Yes. Let's see if we can get it there. Whoopsies. How did I do that? Anyways, we got a Velociraptor in there, and he's got a bucket of chicken. There we go. That's the joke. And yes, I have Ian Malcolm. Right? You know who. From Jurassic Park. He's a driver. I even have, I don't know what I did with his front license plate, but I have Texas Chaos, because where did he teach? Texas University, Austin, and the chaos theory. All tied together. Again. Nice. And dirt. Wow, there's a rock. Where's that from? Is that Proline? Hey, I got a souvenir from Proline. How the heck did that stay in there? Anyway, we got that all converted. Very happy with that, and so forth. We got Shugu. I tell you, I was working on my drifter, and I was wanting to mount it. I was inspired by Matt's drifting video, and I'm like, I'm going to finish my drifter. And sure enough, still not done. And I couldn't find a Shugu for the magnets. And I'm like, I know I have something. I was yelling and cussing at myself. And then when I cleaned the garage, there it was. As always. That's not a boulder. It's a rock. It's a rock. I get it. It's a rock. Semantics. Free souvenir. That's right. Oh, free souvenir. That's correct. Great looking truck. Thank you. I do like it. It's hard for me to get rid of that one. I did give my Falcon body, Falcon ready to run to my brother-in-law, but he wants a Power Wagon. So I'm going to get that back in lieu of a paint job for him. All that. But I got to get to that. That's another body I get. And that's going to be, he just wants like an Army MASH truck, so we might put a cover on it to make it. I don't know. We're gonna have fun with that one. That's gonna be fun. Still waiting for them to ship stuff I ordered last week. Oh, that's sad about yeah, Horizon Hobby. I mean, if it ain't broke, why fix it? It was working just fine. You built your empire off of the shipping service that was working. I don't know. I don't know the logistics of it all. I just know it's been a thorn in a lot of people's side, not just mine. Mike J, I just remember my Phoenix kit still needs painted plus 2 other buttons. Whew. How many of you guys have kits in your garage that aren't even open yet? I got 2, and they're both Tamiya's, and only one is mine. Nope, 3. 3 Tamiya's. And one's not in mine. That we'll get on that as soon as we're caught up with all these paint jobs. We're gonna work on the Gunner Satisfied Jerky Sand Scorcher, and I got starting to look at some paint schemes for that. Straight axles for the win. Yes, I agree. I agree with you. Horizon needs to sell the whole RC body. Last time I tried, Horizon didn't take non-US credit cards. Oh man, yeah, that's they're supposed to be an international company. That's weird. And another thing is, damn it, just sell the whole body. Chief? No chief. Sorry. No. Jasper. We'll blame the cat. We do that a lot around here. Hey, I got a Dremel 400 for Christmas. More power. Tim Taylor voice. Oh, Brett Manic. I don't need more visuals, folks, on that. Shugu equals Lexan Welder. It's good. Shugu's, I know I've tried the other stuff, whatever the G3900 or whatever it's called. Anyway. But Shugu does not affect a paint job, right? Especially if you let the paint job sit for 24 hours. Ask me how I know. One day I'll get a Vanquish rig. Orange Taco, you'll love it. You'll love it. I mean, an Ecto, I don't know. Think about selling my Lloyd and get the Element Ecto. I kind of like that one. But because my Lloyd's on an Element, so an old school one, original. I got it that month when it came out. Someone really ought to come out with a power wagon body. Yeah, wonder that'd be a good idea. Elephant Rock State Park, smallest rock I saw was 5 feet across. Sounds like Lake Tahoe. Oh man, my Tamiya Wild Willie is unopened. Oh, yeah. You got 4. All right, you beat me, Adam. Sand Scorcher needs a roll cage made of beef sticks. I like that. That'd be a delicious Sand Scorcher. How many projects do you have going at once? I have 5 going at once. All right, not counting Proline by the Fire that's scheming in my head, which is 3. I'm thinking 3 builds. All right, let's be honest. Let's count the one Phoenix because I probably should still change those gears out. I got my drifter. I gotta put a receiver in the Audi. I need to switch out my electronics out of my drag body. I need to put some wheels on. And this is TRX4. We might convert that to the CJ7 if she lets me. We have this cross. Oops, let's move this side now. We have this cross that we want to make a tow truck out of. We got El Dunarino. We got some lights to connect for my Vanquish Pro. I have an interior I need to hack up and fit into the HPI Venture. How many am I up to? And that's about it. Maybe fix my my slash because it's acting up. And then I still do have my comp car there, but I might go and be switching to the VRD chassis and make it permanently class 2. And then I still have the brazen scale class 1 chassis, but I'm waiting for the leaf springs and other chassis parts to come for that. So that's on hold. And I'm going to scratch build with a little metal and styrene a body for that for my class 1. And you know what I want to do? It's going to be a Land Rover slash flatbed truck type thing. So yeah, I got enough projects. I don't need any new RC cars, but I'm getting, like I said, one of the machinists at the Vanquish wants me to paint a stance for him, and he goes, "Well, what do you charge?" It's like, well, I treat Vanquish people nice; they treat me nice, but want to throw me a VRD chassis my way, that's fine. He goes, "Deal." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So we'll do that. Let's see. What's the code? I'll go look after stream. Eric, what's Eric saying? It was on Tuesday's live stream with Jim and Michael. What did we do? What did we see? Did anyone jump on the 1.9 deal from VP this week? Yeah, I saw that. And I think it was some random beadlocks that they have, and they're just trying to not get. I can't remember something about beadlock wheels. Go back to Tuesday's Vanquish live stream about quarter way, 3/4 of the way through. I would say, if I remember right. 50% off anything 1.9 related. That's it, Eric. Mr. Baker knows everything. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good deal. That's a good deal. I'm down to one project at the moment. Just the I-beam truck. Oh, you're doing the I-beam truck. Yeah, I want to know how that is. Phoenix, maybe we'll have you as our next guest, and we can tell us about that I-beam. Very easy. Just need a phone. The Vanquish deal was announced on the Vanquish Live YouTube show. Yeah. Code was Tuesday beadlocks. Did the code eventually work, though? I know it was having trouble at first. And did they, help me out, Eric, did they, I mean, I could look, but did they finally put the clear rear quarter panels up? No, for the Phoenix. No caps on one word like Eric typed. Yeah, okay. I think it was just for 1 week. So it's not Tuesday yet. So you're good. Yes, it worked. Good. All right. Awesome. Any case, that's what we got going on here. We're clean. We're using StreamYard again. We're being more entertaining with with all the sharing of comments. And what's our goal for no clear side bedside yet? They said it was. All right. I need some for I think yours. If not, I'll figure it out, but damn. Anyways, before we leave, what's our New Year's goals? I'm not gonna say resolutions, goals. All right. Besides that, we're all kinder to each other. All that fun stuff that my other job puts me into. Bad moods. I need to switch to whiskey right now. But for the Moosejaw RC, one is like Eric said, RC Patina guys, get in the rhythm, get things done, and then just pick and choose and then paint for myself and put it out there available. That was always my goal, anyways, when I first started thinking about painting and putting it out there. I going through the garage, I have 2.5 boxes, moving style boxes, bodies waiting for me to get to patina them up, or even or do a nice clean job or even do that animated outside one. I got all that stuff. I just got to get there to do it. So my goal before New Year's maybe, or maybe the end of my vacation is get a lot of bodies done here. I'm starting tomorrow Saturday, tonight really. YouTube content. I know I keep saying it, but it's time to get outside and just film and have fun. Got some ideas. Also painting schemes. I know there's some painting schemes and so forth. So um and the thing is, I don't know. It's so hard with the patina stuff because I made a pretty good patina how patina video and I like it. So why take away from it? I just have to put that, click here if you want that. But and obviously to make it to Proline by the Fire, I don't and Axial Fest, but also I think my one goal to go to is to beat the Creek in Kentucky. I want to go to that event. That's another goal. Do those bodies need rugs? No, they're boxed up. It's kind of stinky in there. Too late for Phoenix RC. I just spent way too much this holiday season. Would love to see more painting of how-to videos. Okay, Adam. And I can do it. The thing about the other fear of painting videos is getting, spray on your lenses and such. I don't know if I want to use my GoPro or even my Sony here, but it could be done. Especially if I'll start searching a good time lapse video on camera at least and see what would that beat the creek would be fun. Where's it again? Kentucky. It's in Kentucky. Why not go to Kentucky? That's what I say. That's the thing I really liked about going to some of the comps with Josh and Matt. It's just going somewhere different. Though I might comp, I might not. I don't know. I'm more inclined to still just go and just have fun with friends, and then also enjoy a new place, and check it out. Alabama Cherokee Village was amazing. It's not Hawaii. It's not Bora Bora, but it was a great experience. It was great people, great outside, man. Everybody met Buck Dandy there. He's got my vote for president. So, we have that. So that's why I want to just go to those kind of events and go to comps, go somewhere different, and go see the world. Paint mask your camera. I don't know if like maybe a glass in front of it and non-reflective, or maybe that's close enough. And I don't know. We'll see. USTE in Florida. Yep. That might be good. I can name several reasons, but I won't. For me, hopefully get some social media up and get out driving and not so much building. Yep. Oh, wow. I don't know. I want to get back to building too. I mean, that's the kind of thing. I mean, definitely if I'm going to build 3 things for Proline by the Fire, I'm going to ask Josh for a favor. Like, can I borrow his SEX6 for the summer? Till the summer, till October. Late to the party, but I will reach you. Hey, J.R. Lawson, thank you for calling. Thank you. It was a pretty good one. It was fun having Eric, RC Patina guy. It was fun having my guest. Phoenix, that means I am going to be bugging you soon. Or maybe even some other people. Maybe I even get Steve, manager RC Country, because he was wanting to do that. So I just want to manage my time more, I think, with building, painting, and go out crawling, and also video creating. So just gotta do it. Other than that, folks, I hope you have a wonderful New Year's Eve and be safe, have fun. For me, my son who just turned 21, we're gonna go to Lake Tahoe for New Year's Eve and make sure he doesn't get in trouble. But also give him a little experience of getting on the verge of trouble and not do that ever again. That's the lesson. No, we're gonna have a lot of fun. Lake Tahoe, South Lake Tahoe, fireworks. The gin blossoms are gonna be playing live outside. It's not a lot of snow up there, and we're safe from snowstorms right now. A little cigar smoking, maybe a little gambling, a little drinking, a lot of walking around, people watching. I think more than anything. So that's my New Year's Eve. Hopefully, I can stay up. And I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed Mr. RC Patina guy and got something from him. I think it was just great. He's a really good guy. If you ever see him at an event, say hi. He's a great guy. Other than that, folks, thanks for joining. Hit that like button. Thank you, J.R. Lawson. And also, everybody, see you next year. Cheeseburgers and fries. See ya.